Welcome back to Fashion is Art. I'm Braden Schwab. And before we start this video, I want you to make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content. I'll be making videos every Wednesday and Saturday around topics, specifically for men when it comes to fashion, how it plays a role in society today, and how you can use it to improve your life. So stay tuned for a lot of that. There'll be a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today we're going to talk about something a little a little interesting. Balenciaga released the trash bag for $3,000, 3 grand, 3 bags for a bag. I don't know about y'all, but I can never justify paying this much for a bag, but to each their own, I guess. And here's a picture of what it looks like. Yeah, nothing special. And that's the thing that kind of is surprising me. Like, I really thought it would be something like what Kim Kardashian had a few months ago. And I'll show you what that looks like here as well. But that Balenciaga bag, I could kind of see where the pricing would come from with that. There's something going on with it. It's got the caution tape around it. It looks like a true to form bag, not really awkward when you would carry it around with you. So it makes a lot of sense. This one, I just do not see it. But for a little more context on why Balenciaga decided to make this bag and hire the creative director behind it to get it started, he had this to say. He goes, "I couldn't miss an opportunity to make the most expensive trash bag in the world, because who doesn't love a fashion scandal?" I was from Denma. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, but essentially the idea is just to make something that is so polarizing that you'll get people's attention, and from that creates value, which makes sense. I mean, we see that in hip hop all the time. Artists will have a headline that goes a little bit beyond what is, asked about in society, just to stay relevant. You see a lot of rappers who will say a lot of things or go certain places just for clout. It's the same sort of thing, which is why this trash pouch was made. So it really begs the question, where is fashion going from this sense? Now, I think it's going in the same place where society is to an extent. And what I mean by that is right now, okay, you've got the upper class, middle class, and lower class. In fashion, it's the same sort of thing. There's high-end fashion, there's like middle-end fashion, and there is lower-end fashion. As far as like just pricing goes, same sort of thing. Now, with releases like this trash pouch, they are trying to still make a profit while being high-end. It's really something that isn't talked about as much as you think it is, because of how fashion has always been. There's always seems to be something that's a little bit more affordable, but also things that are a lot more, what's the word? Like useful, to an extent, obviously, when it comes to things. There's a lot of things that I can point out that aren't very useful in fashion, but to an extent. I mean, I don't really see too many uses for this dress pouch. You see how big it is and kind of awkward. This is going to be something that is really just bought for rich people to let them know you're rich versus a law function. I mean, I don't see too many people wearing it, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on where you could see this being used, or on what people you think would want to cop this. I can easily see all the Kardashians getting to it. I could see Kanye getting to it. I mean, the man spent what, $4 million in the last year on Balenciaga. So I definitely see that as a factor. Now, another thing with Balenciaga that I noticed is Kanye is really pushing future projects with Balenciaga. There's a recent post on Instagram that was made from the author who kind of denounced the Yeezy Balenciaga collaboration, but looks like Kanye kind of clapped back at that. And he told them on that Instagram post, he went and commented and said, "YGEBB is actually just beginning. God bless you." So with that, I see them doing a lot of work in the future, and I don't really foresee them steering away from that. with the big launch that recently happened, I'll touch on that in another video, but it seems like Yeezy is really leaning into Balenciaga and kind of making that affordable, expensive type of thing. He's trying to make that with the Gap, because obviously Gap is not known for being a luxury brand, but in reality, I don't really see that working out. He alludes a lot to it, that he has a great history with the Gap, having worked there when he was younger, and how he wants to make things a lot more affordable. But I just do not see that being the case. I think it's really going to come down to, like I was saying earlier, where the middle range is going to dissolve and it's going to become either really expensive or really affordable. That's why you see a lot of these clothing stores, in my opinion, closing down. A lot of these mainstream manufacturers, a lot of your J.C. Penney's, your Macy's, a lot of those retailers going out of business in favor of a Ross, a Marshalls, that offer a lot more affordability to people, because people can't afford it. It doesn't make any sense to go out and spend money on clothes to that extent when you can just get it from a Ross, where it's much cheaper. And those people who would usually go to JCPenney that are making a lot more money have no reason to really go there now. They're going to go to much more high-end places. So I feel that's going to phase out really easily. But again, let me know your thoughts on this trash pouch. Let me know if y'all are going to cop it or not. I've had some thoughts on it, but it doesn't make any sense. The retail isn't supposed to be too crazy either. Maybe just a few thousand is what it's looking like at this point, but we'll have to double check StockX and keep y'all updated on that. But anyways, that's it for this video. This is the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you're trying to see next. And we're out.